realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed, but I must admit that such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
Okay, that should be better. Yeah, for some reason I wasn't getting microphone. I don't know what happened there. And so I'm hoping that we're actually going to get sounds for these things. Because for some reason, it seems like some of my sound settings just went the way of the dodo today, and I don't have any clue why. So we'll just hope that this is right. So we've got 3. Oh, and we can come back to that door. Okay, we need to go in there in just a moment. Oh, not that one. Four. Five. Six. So it's relatively free roaming, somewhat like the real Myst that came out. So that allows us to wander around the island more or less as we please. Oh, there's one down here. Seven, I believe. And I'm looking for anything that was dropped. So let's head in the library. Space bar to take pictures. And then we get to the photos through the menu. Yeah, that doesn't help us a whole lot because getting to the photos through the menu is a bit of a tedious process, but we'll just see what's going on there. There are books we can read in the library, which we will return to. But first things first. So I'm looking for... Nope, nothing there. It's supposed to be a note that was dropped, a note on the ground. And I've just started the game brand new, so it wasn't like the game should be not giving me this item. So I don't know where that went. Ah. So this language we will get to know later on is called Dunny. And some people call it Deny, but it's D''Ni. And I am not seeing a dropped note. Wonder where that would be. Because we're not supposed to progress without it. It is kind of nice to be able to freely walk the island and just explore and see what we can see. No, it's plants. Interesting, they give wind waving to dandelions. I never would have thought of that. So there is a backside to this piece. Is there anything in here we can use? What's this? A tree. Okay, we can go down the tree if we want to. There is... It's supposed to be a message from one of the people to... like from the main... one of the main characters to his wife, and I can't seem to find it. Wonder if they skipped that bit in this version. Can we get in here? All right. That's kind of cool. Does it? Oh, it just turns it off. Okay. Since the note is nowhere to be found, and it should have been found already, then I will just quickly read to you what it normally says. Pardon me. So it says, Catherine, I've left a message, or left for you a message of utmost importance in our forechamber beside the dock. Enter the number of marker switches on the island into the imager to retrieve the message. Yours, Atris. Atris or Atris. So we went and counted the marker switches on the island, and there's a panel here that if we open this up, let's see. Topographical extrusion test 40, marker switch diagram 47, pool turbulent water. Okay, so let's try 47 just to make sure we got all of them. So open this up. So we hear the sounds. Then we can turn around over here, and if we press this button, we should get some sort of design. There we go. Well, that's what they look like. Okay, well that doesn't help, because we did that already. Okay, so let's go back over here. And I believe there were 7 of them as we counted. At least 7 that we turned on. Good morning, Brankurge. Oh, I see they've moved it. Okay. No big deal. Yeah, they've changed a lot of stuff, but that's okay. It's been a while since I've done this one, so as I said, this will be the tester with the original puzzle answers, and then if people choose to vote that they want to see more of this, then we'll do a restart with the randoms and just fly through the first part of it. Okay, so... Oop, and I did that wrong. I must have missed one. Let's see, did I do... What did I do? Yeah, so I did do something wrong. I missed one then. I'm betting, I think actually there's one I couldn't get to. Let me just give it a shot. I do appreciate that there's people in here that have popped in and I've not seen them before. Welcome aboard. Glad to meet you.
Catherine, my love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine is one of our sons. I suspect Agamemnon, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return, but if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. Oh, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
Well, I'm not going to worry about erasing the message for two reasons. One, I don't have to. And two is that we very quickly find out what happened to the sons, so we don't have any concern whatsoever of them finding the message. And obviously, since it's there for us to find, Catherine never found it either. Message is on a rock somewhere, but it's the same color as the rock, so I'm not too concerned about finding it because either we'll find it later by pure accident or we don't really need it anyways, because all it really did was told us to go look at the viewer. Let's see. Alright. Oops. So they start talking about the sons and the books in their places, and things have been moved from the library. So they talk about tower rotation, which is actually referring to this spot, but we're going to go in here and check out the library. Let's go with the red one first. Yeah, so things will be changing here, right? So if you rotate this, that means the building will actually move. And it's not this one, sorry, it's in behind. You can hear it making noises. Just for simplicity's sake right now, I'll put it back where I found it, more or less. It's not critical. Okay. So let's start with the book. And if you click on it, it just opens and closes, right? But if I grab this page and stick it in the book,
Why? Bring me a red page. I can't see it. Need a red page, you must. Bring. Shh. I am serious. Give it up. There is one thing I'm going to rescue.
So he wants to be rescued. And we have to bring him the red pages to do so. So, yeah. So one of the things that Frank Gerger just mentioned is that the videos are very low res, but they're better than the 3D improvements, in quotes, that were, they made 3D animations of these videos to basically try and replace and update them. Unfortunately, the 3D animation heads, let's just say I've seen better in a lot of other games. And so I actually thought it was a huge step backwards, which made me almost choose to not play this version of the game. And I actually was debating instead potentially playing the Masterpiece Edition of Real Myst, because I actually liked the look of that one. Sorry, I've played it a little bit, but I almost played that one instead just because of the videos. However, as soon as I found they'd put the full motion human videos back in most places in this game, I hear it's not in all of them, but in most places in the game, then that sealed the deal for me to try the new version. My husband actually has an Oculus Quest 2, but I find it makes me incredibly nauseous, so I was not interested in playing Myst in it yet, although it might be interesting to try and, taste it that way. But I won't be streaming it from there, just so everybody's aware. You don't get much out of this one until you add the first page.
Yes. Are you? See you. Nah. Help me. Bring blue pages. Never. Just.
So as we can see,
The blue page.
As you can see, this guy is stressed out, desperate, and wants the blue pages. One of the things they do make clear, even in these videos, right at the start, is that both brothers are kind of off their bean. I know it may sound like a spoiler if you've played the game before, but Akinar, out of the Blue Book, seems like he could be off his bean right off the bat by being super freaked out and stressed out. But Cirrus in the Red Book, right off the bat, sounds a little bit like, I wouldn't, maybe a villain in a movie, or what else would we say? Like sometimes maybe like a used car salesman or something else. Like they've really clearly made it clear that you're gonna have to make a choice to let these guys out. And in all honesty, right from square one, I got the sort of Harrison Ford style bad feeling about this, that I didn't really want to release either of them out, but you can't stop there, so you got to figure out at what point you can stop without letting them loose. So they've done a good job in the re-release of this game in terms of destroying some of the books on the shelves and not others, but they make it really clear which ones you just don't even bother grabbing. I mean, like the very gray ones, there's no point. Right? It's very clear that that's kind of useless, which I will admit, that's something I think I liked better in the previous games, in that they weren't really clear which book to grab, because these ones make it really clear that you need to look at the 5 that seem to be in good shape. Particularly since they put them on the shelf in such a way that the one next to it, over here, it's so destroyed with whatever method they use to destroy things, that this one should be eaten up more than it is. So I think it would have made more sense to tuck it between a couple of books that didn't get ruined as badly. So like this one makes a bit more sense because the left-hand side of the book over here, third from the right, the left-hand edge of it seems a little bit less beat up, and the one right next to the book that we're looking for, or one of the books that we're looking for, is in better shape. So it kind of makes sense that the one in the middle could have been slightly protected. But I do like the patterns they've used in the textures in terms of destroying it. So this one starts off with Channelwood. So we're talking about the Channelwood age. And while I could go through these, plenty of places have lots of stuff on the web about what this actual content is, so I'm not going to worry too much about reading through this. But the pictures are kind of useful. Like, you know, so I'll just take an example. Go, look. There we go. So that can give some hints and tips and stuff as you go along. When you see a lot of them on the web, one of the faults I find with it is that they leave the pictures and the sketches out so that you just get the text. But there's one, so that's a channel wood. You can actually sort of read on the spines which one's which is not something that you could see in the earlier versions of the game, so they've definitely upped that one. I think it's probably for quick reference for users down the road, so that as you go through, if you missed getting a clue or something, you can come back and you know which journal to look at easily. So there's a lot of blah, blah, blah on this one, right? And so talking about Stone Ship Age. If you haven't actually read the books, like the novels that were written around the Myst series of games, particularly the first 2 or 3, it's definitely worth looking at. They really do seem to play in well into why this island is the way it is, and where, like, who Catherine is and who Atris is and so on. I'm going to probably have to decide how I want to pronounce the characters until I refresh by touching on a couple of the interviews from the creators, and then they do, in the interviews I've seen, they do list off, you know, some of the characters' names, so I'm going to look for those again and see if I can figure out how they want them to be pronounced. But this is the Stone Ship Age, and I'm going to grab, actually, yeah, I might as well grab that one as well, because then when I'm wandering around, it'll give me a bit of a map to work with. And then we have a lot of constellations. So, you know, one can take snapshots of those if you need to. I'm not going to at this point. Let's see. So we've got crystals. And they give descriptions. But it's kind of interesting. I like the way that they've made the text disappear a little more effectively than they did in the earlier ones. In the other ones, it looks kind of like the text is just soaked into the page. And this one actually looks like something is in the process or has slowly erased it. But you can see bits and pieces of it, and it more or less gives you hints to the game without actually giving you a lot of context around it. Oops, and that one said north, so it's compass-based. And then this is the ship that we saw earlier, so just right about where my hand is here was where they had the pillar with the switch on top. And it tells you there's a hatch here. And in case you had any clue about space, there's stabilizers on the back. And there's a viewing dome. I mean, that's the classic 1960s style, or earlier, spaceship toys and stuff. The detail, the dunny writing on each of the pages that we had put into the other books is interesting, because it does imply that they are linking books to another age, because that's the way the ages need to be designed, is by using some of the dunny writing. I've seen differing rumors as to what that means, and I'm gonna take a screenshot of this one. Normally I wouldn't need to, because of course these are the old puzzles, but it's going to be a reminder for me if we do the randomized puzzles that I need to come and take a picture of this one. I won't give away what that's for, but I do know what it is. Oops, that's not what I want. Hello, there we go. Okay, how do we get, there we go. Resume the game. Where was I again? So 1, 2, 3 there. But, lost my train of thought. Oh, dunny writing. So the stuff that I showed on the gravestone early on, that actually wasn't in the very, very first version of Myst. When the first game version of Myst was put out, they didn't have the novels. They didn't have as deep a story, and you couldn't walk off the paths anyways. So that sort of detail wasn't something that was useful. And these rooms, okay. Upwards, yes, thank you. Tower, trick slope, nope, nothing neat there. Once again, a map. Maps are always useful. Ship, yeah. Anyway, so it is interesting, but I've seen different rumors of what each of the, oh, this one I can skip for a while. Yeah. So this is a whole book full of, I'll just put it back to the first page, a whole book full of designs, you can see, for the fireplace over here. So you can see there's a puzzle in there, but the problem is at this point of the game, we don't know which page we need for the answer to that one. So we'll get there. And this is actually a doorway, but you can't get in there right now because we haven't turned it. We haven't turned things correctly. This door, they do let you in. So you pull that handle and you can go in back in here. Now, I'm going to be coming right back out in a second. This is the elevator to the tower they spoke of. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to turn the tower before we go up. In any case, so the dunny writing we talked about, you can't get out when you've got the tower door open. But the dunny writing we talked about, the rumors I've seen has to do with... Let's go... has to do with the... what's the word? That some people say it actually is just a bit of a sort of like a snippet of the story explaining the books. Others I've seen, in terms of rumors, talk about it just being basically a dunny version when you actually translate it, and it just comes out as lorem ipsum, the stereotypic faux Latin filler that's used in a lot of books. So I don't know whether that was just a cop-out solution that people claim, or whether somebody actually did bother to go and put that into the translators. But yeah, I've heard differing versions. Okay, so let's go in here. I do like what they've done to a lot of this. Like, it's pretty clear. So we're at the library floor. In the past, they didn't always tell you where you were. Like, this library label is actually new. You can see it says we're in the tower now. Kind of funky that they chose to use diamond plate type of look. And then nobody can actually paint. I'm just kind of lazy on this whole painting thing. In terms of the story, I mean, obviously they're putting in details. Okay, so... wandering around this one. There's a key that says 240-221. So that seems to be, we walked around the island, we saw a clock. Okay. And then, so we've got some switches and stuff to work with. And that's not going to tell you much of anything at the moment, right? But that's the key information we need. And then this, if we go up here, should show us, pardon me, where we actually... Oh, I jumped, okay. Where we actually have the book itself. So if you look at the slot, it's showing us, oh, yeah, it's going to be over by the gears. But since we're given a time, then we're probably going to have to put that in to the clock tower before we can actually get into this section, because there's obviously no pedestal with a book on it. Okay. Come on. Can we go down, please? Thank you. Just because we haven't done it before. Settings. Let's take the ladder quick travel off just to start with. Interesting. I've never seen that setting before. Move. Oh, I see. Okay. So they give you a safe way to get out of things if stuff freezes up. Okay, so I turned off the up and down slow ladders, or speed ladders, just because this is sort of the first time through this area. If we'd come up and down, 30,000 times before, then I definitely would have speed ladders on. I actually do like that feature, because it's sort of like a compromise between the zip mode that the first version of the game had, when you couldn't get off the paths, and a compromise between that and the free roam mode that we've got right now. which is quite nice. I mean, there's only so many times you want to see animation of going up and down ladders. Okay, so now that we've seen that, so we've pulled this one, which is the hallway, right? But we want to get back outside, so we have to pull the second one, which of course will make these go away, and we can get back outside. So we have a time, and we need to put it on a clock. So we're going to head over to the clock. It's funny, this island feels smaller than I remember. Okay, so it says noon, and we need it to say 2:40. We're going to take this. Can you go? Oh. Oh, it's a lot faster than I expected. Okay. When I did it in the past, we needed to actually do, at least I thought we needed to do the outside and the inside manually, because I remember going round and round and round and round like crazy. Okay, 2:40, which is going to do something. You can see the water's churning here. There we go, now I've got a walk path. This is the one that we couldn't reach earlier. So that was why it was 8 switches. I forgot to count this one since we couldn't flip it. Alright. So, looks like we have... I'm going to give it a go and just say that let's try moving this one twice, moving that one twice, and moving this one once. Just because of the way that the numbers we had earlier was 2, 2, 1. And I could be wrong, but that should give us some numbers here. And this twice. Oh, maybe not. But it looks like we want to have it say 2, 2, 1, which is probably going to take a little bit of fiddling here. Okay, the top one says 2. The middle one says 2. I think it's probably going to take some more fussing here. Yeah. So I did that wrong, but that's okay. Let's get the 1 going. There's the 1. Okay. 2 on this one. And we're going to flip it around again. Oops, I blew it. Oh, come on. I insisted on using the other one. Okay, well this is probably going to reset then if I grab that. Yeah. So let's see if I can do it again. Let's try it this way. There's 2, 2, but it's going to mess up as soon as I do this one. So let's see if I can turn these around. I'm getting too close to the bottom. It's running out of choices here. So I think... yeah, that's not going to work. Let's see if it freezes. Yep. It really doesn't like that. Let's reset. So I'm looking hopefully to get 2, 2, and 1 top to bottom. But I have to remember... I get the whole thing to rotate. Okay, so if I do the... that'll be the bottom one. I don't want to do that. Let's try it this way. It's 2, 2, 3. Try this one. 3, 1, 2. No, that's not going to work. Because that's going to take the top. These 2s and 3s and 1s, it's a little fiddly to try and get it to work right. Let's make this. 1, 1, 1. Okay, can I get one more out of this one? 2, 2, 2. No, we're going to be running out of problem. We're into a problem here. Come on, you. Okay. So we need to... Just trying to see if there's a way I can do this. Math. Let's reset again. A lot of fussing and fiddling with this one. Try this again. Even when you know what you want it to say, it does quite want to cooperate. Nope, that's not going to work. Yeah. Wrong. So this one will do the bottom one. Let's try it. Oh, it's all lined up again. That was kind of silly. Oops, no, not gonna work. We got 2, 2, 3. It's close, but not quite. So yeah, I'm getting nuts. I'm trying to remember how I do this. Duh. Okay. I think it's the middle one moves everything, right? It always counts 1, 2, 3. Nope, we're gonna need a 3 out of that one. That's not gonna work. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Redeem audio was crazy again today. Okay. Let's see. Oops, sorry guys. Didn't mean to do that. Studio mode. Let's go live. Let's try that again. Okay. Show them all. I don't know why that one's being silly. Live. Okay. Stretch it out. We'll give it a yes. So whatever Wednesday is being a bit of a pill, it looks like I have to change that one up. Oh yeah. Alright. So, stretch, scratch. I don't know. Snap, crackle, pop. There we go. My back's like Rice Krispies. Alright, let's try this wibbly wobbly thing again. So I don't want them matched up because the bottom will change. Of question is, do I want the top mismatched or the bottom mismatched? Let's change this one more time. Oh, no. The bottom. What I'm looking for is to make it say 131 at the front so that when I rotate it again it should say 221, but it doesn't work. Try this. Change the bottom one. This is not going to work right. Yeah. Keep getting 223, not 221. Okay. Feel free to suggest tips and tricks because obviously I'm just not getting it right. Let's see this. I'm trying to look for. Nope, that's not going to work either. Because this one has to rotate here. Ah! It's not that fiddling with the switches is that difficult. Okay, let's reset this one more time. This is the bottom. Well, that makes a huge difference. Okay, so let's reset this. So if I can get 231, then we're good. Sorry, 213. There we go, now it's open. You can hear something changing. Does that do anything? It resets it all. Okay. So I think I blew it, but that's okay. So now we had to know how to get this. So we got this one. This one. This one. There we go. Okay, so you can hear stuff. Can't see stuff, but you can hear stuff. Let's go back over. Oh. Wait, let's go back over to the mechanical, mechanical section with all the other gears. I would like it if my finger disappeared. Oop, can't quite go over there. We can run, excellent. And up we go. We should see, yes, there we go. So the gears have shifted, which means we can get into the inside. Ooh, lights. And there's a book with gears on it. So they call this the mechanical age, and this is the linking book to the mechanical age. So off we go. So we see it's disappeared, which allows you not to just be able to go straight back where you came from. Okay, so we have buttons to push that we don't know yet, and we can't get anywhere yet. Not really. There, so this part will change. You can see from the track here that it looks like the building can rotate. Okay, this suggests... What's this? Looks like a famous painting. So there's a model of the ship for the one of the other ages. There's a model of the, I'm assuming, stone ship. There's the clock tower we just looked at. And there's 3 jewels, another picture, and a, I'm assuming, projector? It's hard to say. It looks like a telescope projector thing that we can't yet do anything with. Okay, let's see. I've got... Oh, and there's a button. Alrighty then. So we can go in here and check out the storage room. Not much to see. Haha, somebody was hoarding gold. Wow, I'm not too surprised. Okay, here's a note. It says... Your greed sickens me. Your desire for wealth and splendor is never satisfied. I will instruct my subjects not to pay your new tax, and you know they'll listen to me. Regards, Akanar. So it seems like they're trying to be kings of some sort or other. Wine. Wine, wine, wine. Oh, there's a red page. So we have it. Okay. And I'm assuming there's a blue page in here too. Let's see, where does this go? So it begins as a circular building. We can get to where we want to be all the way around, so let's keep going. That's a creepy looking spot. There's a weird knife in there, like a bone knife or something. It's just... Rotation simulator. Oh, okay. Excellent. Okay, so what do we do? Do you have buttons on this one? Do you have buttons over here? Boink. Oh, okay, that's his door. Creepy cage. Jeepers. Dude really is nuts. Okay, well, there's a blue page. That's what we really came for. What happens if I flip this? Ew. Yeah, that's high on the disgusting stage. It looks like they lock somebody in there and then they electrocute them. Okay, Akinar is nuts. Like, totally crazy. Ugh, gives me the willies. Alright. So this is a rotation simulator, so we can rotate the building probably from here. Okay, so let's see. If I do play with this, what does it do? If I play with this one. Cowbell. Okay. Uh-huh. You can actually do something? Exhaust, okay. So it looks like one controls the rotation and one back. Next, so we've got cowbell, exhaust, a clink sound. Very modern. I suspect they weren't originally like that when the sounds were made in the game. And a spin. So we've got a cowbell, exhaust, a clink, and a spin. Do we get any off-corner ones? Nope. Yeah, it seems to snap to the nearest one. Okay, so doesn't tell us much at this point. Ugh. Honestly, the more I see this room, the more it freaks me out. It's just disgusting. Yuck. Because we're back where we started. What else have we got? Got the elevator. Let's go back in and see if we can find... There's pictures of like kings and ruling and royalty and stuff in this one. Obviously he's a drinker of some sort. What do these do? This light up, okay. I press this button. Oh. Okay. So we have control over the building from here. What did that do? Oh, lined up the elevator. Excellent. Or maybe not. Now that I got the stairs, can I get the elevator? Do I have to press something? if it's not lined up, can I go up top? Ooh, well, that would be an oops on my part. I might just go line it up again. Okay. Can I go? Nope, I can't go there or here. Something has changed. Inner layer, outer layer, but how do I get to that inner layer? Can I get there from the crazy guy's room? No. Oh. Definitely gives me the heebie-jeebies on that one. Okay, so go back up. How do I? Okay. What did I miss? Let's see. Supposed to be able to go up and raise the elevator. Well, how? Raise the floor to get to the elevator. That's interesting. Let's head outside and see what we can find. Okay, so we haven't spun outside. Looks like just inside. The thing on the top definitely moved. I'm assuming I can go find more symbols and stuff, like... Yeah, okay. Let's see what I got up here. Is there anything else over here? Walk around this side? No. I'm assuming I have to put the symbols in this. So I can't do that. Okay, there's nothing there. Nope. Okay, so that does nothing, so I'm sure I've got to get that elevator up somehow. Pardon me. Can I press anything here? No. I can look out at stuff. That's really cool. So I've got to see if I can figure out how to get rotated over there. So I've been pointing this direction. There's probably that other guy's weird room. Might let me figure out this thing. Okay, so if I'm started at the front, let's try this way to the right. Okay, let's unlock it. Then I go over to the right. I've got an exhaust sound. Okay, so if I leave it like that, does it actually move? No. All right. Why can't I get the stairs to go up? there a button I missed? Oh, nothing changes when I did that. Those look cool. All right. Can I look through here? No. This one says 302, so that might be useful later on. But I can't seem to figure out. What is this? Yay. So it's like every time you change it, it just makes more noise. Yeah. Cool little device. So they both like mechanical toys within reason. And pretty things that glow. Polyhedrons, I guess. Okay. Can I please move the stairs now? Until it turns red. Well, maybe I did something funny here. Okay, so it turned red at that one spot. Can I, if I have it wrong? Nope. You hear the building moving, but how do I get the stairs to cooperate? I guess they're just fussy where you click them. Alrighty. So we can go in the elevator and up. So what are we seeing here? Okay, I can press buttons. Can I do anything with them? Place is mechanical. Great, I get that. Can I go up further? Okay, that wasn't helpful. Hello? Down, maybe? this is back on the main floor. Why can't I do anything then? Oh, why would I want to do that? That makes no sense. Yeah, the scene collections are a little bit janky. I think I need to just stop mucking around with separate scene collections. Okay. Let's try this one. It gives some weird little alarm noises, so I'm wondering if maybe there's something I'm not supposed to do. Hearing that alarm. What happens if I stand out here? Oh, okay. That was not intuitive at all. What am I doing? Am I turning the building? So that if it's the same as the thing in the bottom, then I'm unlocking it by doing that. And then this one should be turning the building. Doesn't sound like anything I recognize. Where are we? Spin, that was the left one. That's not what I want. Over here. Exhaust. Okay, that was the right-hand one. If we're facing where we came in, which means a lot of to and froing going on here. Okay, so now we go for elevator. I'm just gonna hop in the elevator, and then while it's going down, I'll grab that hydrate. So we should be facing, if I'm correct, we should be facing to sort of the east, if the south was where we came in. So if we go out, then this one should be showing us the east. Okay, yeah, so that's where we came in, which means we were going over here. What have we got? Okay, so we've got a circle with some arrows. And then a half circle on the right. I'm ready. Let's get back into the building and do this again. Moderators have access to a commands command that will let you know what all is available to moderators, and I don't know what the viewers will get if they try and punch that in, because I don't think I have any viewer commands at the moment, and I need to figure out why the external sounds aren't working. I do know when I alt-tab out of the game they don't work, but team alerts. Why am I? I have to look at that. In any case, we're back in the game here. Let's get this going. So as I run my stuff right now, just for those of you that are curious about how I'm doing this, as I'm running my software, I'm recording using OBS, That's the clink was the top one. And here we go again. Here we go. So I'm using OBS to record things, and I actually had 2 separate scene collections. One for stuff I do on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and one for the whatever Wednesdays. But I'm thinking that by having 2 separate collections, I'm actually messing myself up, because I'll make a change to one of them and then not remember to make the change over to the other one. And then so if one works and one's broken, then there's a problem. So I think what I might end up having to do is just change the live scenes, but I don't really want to because it messes with some of my other button settings. Okay, can we... So this should be the one that's sort of like 180 degrees opposite from where we started. So this should be the top. And that'd be the left-hand symbols. Would be the crazy circle, and then the triangles and square. Okay, so let's do it one more time, and then back to the bottom. We have 4 symbols, so I'm kind of curious what we're going to get out of the other side, simply because it doesn't, like, I think we only had 4 buttons, so I'm kind of curious to see what we're going to do with this last side. Uptime is one that I've not enabled, actually, because I didn't see any point in anybody having it other than me. However, I can see why that might be useful, so I may consider putting that on in the future. Okay. Oh, weird. So it whispers things, and hopefully it whispered to the correct people, but there's a chance it might have whispered to me instead, actually. I'm not particularly sure. Okay, let's do this one more time. I don't think I held that one long enough. There we go. So this one should be... Spin was at the bottom, so I don't think that's what I want. What do we have now? Clink. Okay, exhaust was the right, so I've got to do it again. So then clink will be next. Actually, I think I do want the spin, because the bottom will be cowbell. Yeah. Let's try this spin. I think where we started was cowbell. Well, it comes in main chat, but it comes across as a whisper. I think I'm just getting a copy of it because I'm the broadcaster. But in either case, there's some commands available, and if a user does not have permission to use the command and tries to use it, it'll just do nothing. Alright, so where are we? It should be the 3/4 from where we started. And this, okay, appropriately does nothing. Excellent. Okay, so now we need to get to the cowbell to get back there. Keep going to the left now that I've discovered this room, just because I don't really like that other room. It makes me feel kind of creepy. So I'm not enjoying that one. Yeah, but one of the things I did not remember to run today was I did not run the non-Minecraft off command. So we are still getting shoutouts and reminders of Minecraft people on Dadcraft73's server, for example, and there's some other timers related to that sort of thing. Okay, so we want it to sound like cowbell. Burp. 1, 2. What do we have? There we go. Okay. That was a little easier than I expected. Let's call the elevator. I mean, I'll say the game has a ton of sounds, but yeah, it'd be nice if I could get all the other stuff reliably working. So I think most likely what's happened on the Redeem alerts, for example, in terms of sound, is that they, when I upgraded to my new computer, it actually broke the pathing. So even though on one hand it looked like it's pointed to the correct thing, it wouldn't actually be. Okay, so this one, we need to change these up. That one. This one. This one. And oops, I passed the half circle that we needed. There, and then let's hit the button. I'm going to see something else drop. Excellent. And here's our Myst book back home. Hey, what have I... So it's been about an hour and a half-ish. And let's head back home. This should take us to the library, I believe. While that's loading, actually I'm just going to, pardon me for a second guys, you're going to see something you probably don't need to see, just because the way that studio mode is a bit of a pain in the patutski. Okay. Where am I here? Properties. Yeah, it might help if it actually points to the correct thing. Okie dokie. And properties on this one. Cancel. So hopefully alerts and redeem claims will actually do something. We shall have to see if it actually works or not, but stretch here. We had a stretch it out earlier, so let me just quickly grab that one. Alt tab. Is it going to let me stretch it out? Nope, it isn't, so I'm going to reject that one. So something is not quite right. Again. Oops. Resume. Alright, so we're in there. So we've been to... We're back in the library. We've got the red pages and the blue pages. Oh, that's a funky way of doing it. Okay. So in the past, when you used to click in here, it would show you the little red page in the bottom part of your screen. But now it puts them up on the shelf for you. So that's right beside. I think that allows them to save on animations.
Yes.
Let's put Crazy Guy in there. Let's see what he has to say now.
He returned. He wouldn't return. He just rescued me. I'm acting off. My brother, I beg you. To be complete. Always blue pages. Listen to him. Not listen to my brother. An egotistical fool and a liar. Bring me the blue pages. The red ones. Don't bring the red ones. I implore you. I've been wrongfully imprisoned. You must leave. I will have my retribution. Please bring me the blue pages. Pages, please.
Alright, so he wants my blue pages and he tells me to ignore the other guy. In all honesty though, based on that weird note that we saw in the Mechanical Age storage room, I'm not sure I want to be bringing the blue pages. Looks like between that and his weird little like torture chamber thing, I'm not sure I want to be letting him free. Alright, so let's bring the red page and see what we get.
You've returned. Thank you for bringing the red page. You must continue. Don't waste time. Look. Don't. My brother. And I wrongfully imprisoned. Bring the red page to me.
Dude, you're crazy. Alright, so it fades out. So basically, they're both off their bean. This guy, Akanar here, is like torturing people, and Cirrus is just commanding Git. So, yeah, not so helpful. Alright, so let's see. Which one do we want next? I think we've had a little bit of fun, so let's see if... Okay, so that was the mechanical. This one is kind of fun. I think that might be an interesting place to go next. So as we turn this thing, it goes both ways, but of course it has to be opposite to where my mouse wants to go. So we've got another red. I'm gonna go, come on, silly mouse. I'm gonna go this way because it comes across and it points down here, which was the ship that was off the water. So that might be kind of a fun place to be next, and just see what happens. Well, I can usually leave that one to the end, but I can totally enjoy doing it differently this time. Okay, let's go back upstairs, see where we're going. Here we are. I will say this was a little bit shorter than trying to do abduction, which is kind of nice, because abduction felt long. One of those did you know pieces as we go through this, that when when this game was first created, it was actually supposed to come out on a single CD-ROM, but it was back in the days where fitting it on a single CD-ROM was virtually impossible if you didn't have things on the disc in the correct order. So they had to actually find a way of putting things in it. Okay, so here's your information. So our key is dates, which is probably worth taking a picture of. Pardon me. And then we're going to head up over here and just see where it takes us. So we can go up the ladder. That's not too bad for animations. Where are we? Yeah, I was right. Okay, that's the stone ship out on the docks. So we can go back down and see what we need to do with these dates. What have we got? Oops. So, I keep hitting the wrong button. In some games you use escape to get out of a close-up zone, and other games you use right mouse click, and in this case it's the right mouse click, but I keep hitting the escape just out of habit. Let's go back down to the library, get ourselves outside and see what we can do. Alright, so nothing in here that seems to refer to dates. So then we need to get back outside. Spin's kind of neat. Okay, these look like they're little twisty knobs, so I don't think that's dates. I remember correctly, this won't be it, but I'm not totally sure, so I want to check it first. Nope, that's certainly not dates. Okay, so not at the moment. Power to ship. The generator switches, okay. That's not what we need. Then it must be, by process of elimination, this little building over here. That's kind of cool. It's like all plush. Funky. Ah, dates. Alrighty. So, first date we had was October 11th, 1984. So let's see if we can change. Oh, what's that? How do we? Oh, there we go. October. It's probably easier to go. March. October. Okay, and that one would be 11th. Oops, up is easier. Okay, 11. And then it says 1984. So 1, 9, 8, 4. And then it looks like we have a time, so it's probably down here. 10:04. Okay, so we go up to 9, 10, and go over to the right, and go 4. If we hit us. Something's happening. What are we? Do anything? Oh! Okay, so it shows us a design. It's with 3 big dots and a funky little tail. It looks kind of like a stingray, actually. Alrighty. And then, let's see what the next one is. Oh, haha, make sure the lights are turned off. Yeah, well, I bet you we're going to see something more if we close the door. There we go. Can't even remember that was a thing. If I click that... Oh, I can see something's happening up top. Uh-huh. There's your stingray. Alright. Well, I guess that didn't help much. Okay. Alright, so then the second one is January 7th, 1207. Oops. Okay, so it's January 7. I'm trying hard not to get close to the mic here, so if it gets too loud, please do shout at me. 1207. That's right. 90. 567. How much time we got? 546. Okay. And 98765. Move over. Oops, actually, let's go this way. 46. And what do we see now? I don't quite see what that one is. Okay, you've got star dots, but I don't see quite what's special about that particular one. Okay, and then the third date, let's just try that one and see what happens. As we're down here, time will be 6:57. 6:57. 6. And then let's go back up just because we got it. November. Oops. November the 23rd. 4-3. And the year was 97-91. Oh, okay. Sorry, it just seems kind of odd. 97 91. They've got like a big fat triangle with a weird little tail on it. Seems to be the big major stars. Do anything? No. So we're looking at the sky, but that doesn't tell me much. Okay. Can we get the door open? There we go. But I'm betting those dots. They're supposed to look familiar. I think we need to go back to these books, and we're looking for Stone Ship Age. This one. This one. And we're looking for constellations. It's not that one. Okay, this one's the one that I think looked a lot like a scorpion, so we've got the leaf. And I think I remember seeing the inverted triangle, so we've got a snake in there. And then... I think it was the bug. Okay. So... we've got to get out of here. Go outside. What do we do? Nope, that's not it. Okay, we do need a leaf. No, not an arrow. Interesting use of what looks like traffic lights. I don't want that. Okay. Nope. I want the bug and... yeah, there's the bug. Let's see if I can find the snake. There's the snake, okay. There, we got this one to rise. Oh, hey, something. The ship over here's up. Excellent. Oops, can I jump down here? Nope, that'd be too easy. So this thing, it's a cool looking ship. Ropes and all. I did a good job with this one. I like the way it's like wet looking. It just came out of the water. We don't appear to be able to get up to the crow's nest. I think it's a small ship though. Okay, so I assume we have to go in here. Aha. Book to the Stone Ship Age. What time is it? 11:44. all you hear was a shout at me, huh? Yeah, there's not much going on. So I'm going to go partway through this one, but I don't want to ruin all of the ages. There's 5 of them, I think. 4 or 5. And so we'll see how far we get in this one, because I don't really want to ruin a whole ton of it. So you can see we've got the books, or not the books, the stone ship. And we'll head on in through that world. Alright, let's have a quick look around here. This one looks to me a little bit different. I mean, the graphics are a bit sharper and more interesting. I'm assuming I've got to get down here, but you can't with the water everywhere, so we're going to pump that out. Lovely sky. Ray trace is definitely worth having. Okay, what have we got? I keep doing that with the spacebar because in a lot of games it makes you jump, but it's not easy to get out of in this one. There's a key on a string. Alright. Guess I'll try and take that because it seems to let me. Oh, where does it want me to put the key? Gotcha. Okay. Can't do anything with the key yet then. Go up. I keep thinking I have to jump. Yeah, let's try this again. Hello? I want to go up, please. Better? Thank you. Oh, I can't. Interesting. Ooh. Okay. Let's do grab it. But I can't seem to do anything with it. So we can't get up there yet. Obviously I've done something silly. So let's see what else we can do on the island. If I can get over here. Okay, so what does this do? Oh, okay. Nope, that doesn't seem to work. So what if we go to the other side? Sounds like a pump of some kind. So really, what is going on? Oh! Okay. That's got a whole ton of water in it. Where's the pump? What can I do to get that one moving? So I want to see what that key does. Let's go with this side and see what it does. Did that light empty the lighthouse? Yes, it did. Excellent. I got a key, but what does it do? Oh, it takes it away. Okay. Let's go down. I got a chest on a thing. A buoy of sorts. What does this do? Okay, it empties more water. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. So that was a weight to keep the chest down. But if I close this, now that the water's out, I can float the chest because it should go up this wire. Okay. Let's go float that chest. Interesting mechanic. When you think about it, a lot of this is frankly, it's just basically a Rube Goldberg machine of sorts. So if I put this in the middle, does it do anything? Well, probably do what I want, I guess. Do we have water in here now? Yes, and there's the chest. Okay, where'd the key go? Okay, key can go in the chest. Hello? Can you please? There we go. Chest is open. Oh, another key. Great. Key. Okay. Oh, there's a key over here. Aha. That's how we get the stairs out. Alrighty. Okay. Up we go. What do we see? Do we see that? Good views. Ooh. Okay. To pump the power up. Okay. I'll just give it a couple extra turns, I guess. And it doesn't do anything after that. Lights are on. Is anybody home? Let's see if anybody's home. Back down the ladder. Hello? Okay, so where is... Let's try this pump and see what is it... Nope, nope, not that one. What does this pump now? Are you gonna pump something, please? What about this? What does that do? Oh, okay. Get down here. The lights are on. I should be able to open this door. It's kind of dark. Huh. If I press this button, what happens? Nothing, so I've obviously done something not quite right yet. Okay, so let's try pumping out something else instead. It's Blinky McBlinkerson. Excellent. Ink, whatever that means. Oh, nope. Okay, so it's gotta be other pump piece. Okay, we can go to here and the lights are on. Nope, still not it. Can I get through here? Nope, so I guess I have to do it again. Interesting. I can hear some thunder. Let's do it one more just on spec. Down we go. Nope, that's still not right. Maybe 3 times wasn't the right charm? Nope, still can't get it. So it's got to be a different setting. Okay, let's take this and put it all the way on the other side. No, still not right. Okay. An elimination in the middle, maybe? Pump up the volume, pump up the power. Yeah. If the pump would pump my redeem sounds, that would be helpful. Aha! There we go. Yeah, looks like I have to pump up the power. Oh, so where is... Yeah, so the power ran out while I was doing that. Fantastic. Let's go back up. Let's make it full. Come on, guys, stay. Alright. Interesting how they've got a bit of a timer on that. Okay. Now we hopefully will be able to see our way down through those other caverns. There we go, lights are on. Nope. These look like extra rooms. Let's go this way. Oh, the compass table. Okay. I remember that. I'm going to assume this one's north. And I think it was here. And oops. Yeah, that wasn't smart. Maybe I just dumped all the power. Yep. Bright, Dylan. Super bright. Oops, not down. Up. Let's go turn the lights back on. Shush. All right. Come on. Okay, let's go back down those tunnels. Because I'm assuming the pages must be down there. They're making it complicated to get to, so that makes me think there's something more. All right. That door had a kind of a strange hue to it. Sort of like bluish, but... Okay, what do we got going on here? Oh, red page. That was kind of simple. What does this do? Funky art. Can we do anything with the drawers? Wow. So it looks like dude is a drug addict. Yuck. Could be letters and ink. Nice bed. What do we got over here? Jewelry and gems. Nothing. More gems. More candles. Guess this is like his cutlery and dishware and stuff. Nice cupboard. But I got a red page. Really? These things blinking and coming back just really seem kind of silly. Aha, the lights went out. Okay. That explains a lot. Let's turn the lights back on again and go the other way. And of course the auto welcome somebody who should not be. Gotta love it. So just in case you hadn't figured out what this thing does, it turns the lights up on you before you start. Silly. Silly, silly, silly. Let's get the way. So really you are in a bit of a race against time on the clock for the lighting. Let's go back down. So we went to a room with red pages, so now we've got to find the room with the blue page. I think we just went through this door, right? Yep, I don't want that one. We want this one. Let's not touch that thing this time around. That was not good news. Alright. Did we go up? Did we go down? Oh. Alrighty then, so it just goes another way. So then it should be the other way. So rather than going through this door, we just need to keep going down this one. Yeah, this one's different. Wow, creepy. Dude, this has got to be Akinar's room as well. Looks like a rose. To a head. Play. The lights again? What's this do? Like an astrolabe. Astro something. Okay. Aha, blue page. And a map drawer. It's in here. More maps. Nice bed. Sort of. Doesn't seem to have no sheets or something on it. That's kind of odd. Okay, so I've got the blue pages, got the red pages. What do I do next? I'm assuming it's something to do with that weird alarm thing. Okay. So we need to go press the correct one on that board, I assume. The question is, how do I find out which one is the correct one? Not to mention, the lights are out again. Okay, so we are after noon, and this is actually meant to be just a taster, not a full run through. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to take a quick look. Yep, that's a good stop. So we shall stop here, and we'll take a quick screen grab that I can use as the taster logo. But otherwise, I think this is where we're going to leave it, so that we can have people give us a vote on which one you would like to see next week. So do we want to see more Myst, or do we want to see more Scrap Mechanic? The choices are on the CTRL Plus extension, or they're also on the About page for my channel. So depending on which platform you're on, you may be able to see them that way. And I will be running, for those of you who may see my announcement this evening, I'll be running a test again. Hopefully it'll be Scrap Mechanic for half of the stream and Myst for the other half, so that we can do both tasters in one unscheduled stream session, and then see where the votes go from there. So tomorrow I will be back working some more on a design, like Matt's gathering and design for a bookshop and enchanting station that I've got planned for Minecraft. So if any of you are into that, you're very welcome to return. If any of you are just into Myst or just into Scrap Mechanic and you're coming in on whatever Wednesdays for those games, feel free to drop me a follow. Crossing my fingers that the live notifications will be relevant to the content that you're looking for, and then that way you can choose whether or not to return. So I'm going to bid you adieu, and that we are going to head out. So I hope you guys have yourselves a great week, and if not, well, let's just hope things get better from here. And tomorrow will be Minecraft. So have yourselves a great day, and I will see you again soon.